Hello, Aries. Well, I hope we're not starting off with a third party, because that wouldn't be good. Failure, lost hopes, doubt. What happened, Aries? Hold on, that was just like too much coming out. Aries, Aries, Aries. I don't know, the cards seem like they're pretty quiet. Well, that was a chunk. Ooh, that's a big chunk. All right, well, they come out. We'll take them. Seven of Pentacles. Three of Swords. Well, that's definite third party. Emperor reversed. Ooh. Temperance reversed. Okay. Three more cards. Angels, please. You are here in the center of the reading. That is your energy, the Emperor in reverse. Doesn't mean that it is you. It could be a person that you're dealing with. Can we have three more cards? Angels, please. Final outcome of the situation. And there they are. All right. Well, that looks like that could be you too. Page of Wands, Lovers, and the Fool. You are definitely here, Miss Aries, Mr. Aries. Look at all these major arcanas. Wow. This is a general reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Not going to resonate with everyone out there. But if I am picking up on your energy today, please don't forget to hit the little thumbs up button below the video to let me know that. If I'm not connecting with your energy, was that reversed? Oh no, the Hangman was upright, the Moon was upright, and the Nine of Pentacles was upright. Okay. Only the Fool is reversed. Somebody afraid to start something here. Because I kind of get that feeling with the Emperor too. I don't remember what I was saying. Anyway, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Anything else that you need to know about me is in the description box below this video. Other than that, let's get on with your reading, Aries. Okay, Aries. So the first card that you have for your past is the Three of Cups in reverse, sign of Cancer. And you know, I'm not one to do the whole third party thing. I usually try and stay away from it. But I do feel like with it being next to the Three of Swords, this could have definitely been a third party situation. Devotion, that's nice. It does also represent gossip, ascending to a higher level. It does also represent gossip. I feel like there could be some employees here. If this is a work situation, as I'm looking at the overall reading, I feel like there's some employees here that are either not getting along or gossiping. And maybe you are the manager. But Temperance in reverse tells me that people are not getting along. There needs to be some shifting here to create balance somehow. But anyway, back to the Three of Cups in reverse. Third party. If it doesn't represent any of those other things, the next card that you have is the Star card in reverse. Sign of Aquarius. Lost hopes, doubt, and failure. So if this is a relationship, maybe the relationship just lost its spark. Maybe you're starting to doubt the relationship. I do, all right, we got the fourth card. I mean, yeah. Okay, material world, so, and big dreams. Deception under that. But anyway, back to the Star card. You know, it represents the fact that you didn't get your wishes about something. This is in your past. With the Three of Cups in reverse, there could have also been like a canceled wedding, a canceled engagement, but something just didn't move forward here. Something didn't turn out the way that somebody expected. The next card you have is the Seven of Pentacles. So did you decide to have some patience and wait this out? What are you waiting for? You put a lot of hard work and effort into this situation. That's the sign of Taurus. But it's also about investment, planning for your future. Like you're planting the seeds now, taking your time, waiting for it to grow, being patient. Maybe you couldn't leave your situation. You had to save some money. Like, even though this person cheated on me and I didn't get what I wanted, I have to stay here. I have to plan for my future. Maybe you were working at a job where you weren't getting along with your coworkers, or in a job that you just don't like anymore. Whatever this was, you started planning something. You started working on something. And we come into your present and we have the Three of Swords, sign of Libra. So, of course, it is about sadness and heartbreak, but it's about painfully honest communication that needs to take place. It's my heart-to-heart conversations. It's something that is very difficult for someone to say. I do feel like there is a breakup here with the Temperance card in reverse. I mean, it comes after the Two of Swords, so it's like you had a difficult choice to make, and now you're about to tell someone what your decision is. The next card we have in the center of your reading, which is the central issue here, is the Emperor in reverse. That is Aries energy. It does not mean that it has to be you, but it could be. This person tends to usually be controlling, the Emperor in reverse. It's like his way or the highway, kind of, sort of. This could be your husband. This is husband, boss, father energy. He is the Emperor, so he is, you know, the king of all kings. I feel like you are having this heart-to-heart conversation with him. He is the one that's getting the bad news. The Page of Wands in reverse to me is bad news. And this little boy is shouting out this bad news, looking right at the Emperor. He is not happy about this news that he's getting. And that is followed by the Temperance card in reverse, sign of Sagittarius. This can be a breakup, but something just isn't working out here. That's my oil and water. Like, we've tried, we've put a lot of effort into this, and we just keep failing. We're not getting along. There's also no compromise here. So this queen has made her decision, delivered it to the Emperor, and she doesn't want to work it out. We come into the future and we have the Queen of Wands in reverse, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This does not have to be you. This could be the third party. But around her, I'm feeling a sense of fear. When I say fear, I just kind of mean that her confidence is down. Maybe she's afraid that she's not making the right decision. The Fool in reverse is lack of confidence. Queen of Wands reversed is lack of confidence. The Emperor in reverse is someone who's fearing something. The Star in reverse can represent someone who's doubting their abilities to do something. Material world always makes me feel like this is work related. There's also quite a few cards here that tell me like somebody's either cutting back on social activities or can't be social. Maybe that's what the Emperor is telling you. Maybe he keeps control of you and doesn't let you socialize and be with your friends. And the next card that we have is the Page of Wands in reverse, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy again. There could be a child involved in this situation. We do have some children back here in the Emperor card as well. That could be why. I feel like one person wants to work on this and the other person is like, nope, I'm done. But the Page of Wands to me, again, does represent gossip. What are people talking about, Aries? This Emperor could have heard from someone else. You know, some type of news that traveled through the grapevine or something like that, that somebody else has another lover. I just feel like there's a lot of love here, but I'm not sure who it's with. We'll find out in the clarifiers. It's whatever you have already put a lot of time and effort into. I just heard desperate. With the opportunity knocking, I just keep getting the overall feeling that somebody is leaving here. I'm looking at this boat ascending to a higher level in their spiritual path, following their dreams. And the reason that they're leaving is because there was some type of deception here. Material world to me represents work. Somebody's very devoted to something else or someone else, and the other person doesn't like it. This could represent an offer of employment from someplace else. I feel like you're the one that's getting the opportunity. I do feel like you're fearing that you're making the right decision. But with that Lover's card as the final outcome, I just get the overall that this is something you feel like you have to do. Whether this guy wants to hear it or not. But you're unhappy, you're losing faith in a situation, so you decided to work on something else. You made your decision, you're about to deliver it to this person. It's not working out. I don't want to compromise. I'm done. I am lacking confidence in my decision about moving forward, but here's your bad news. I'm going to do it anyway. I had an offer of employment from someone else. I've met someone else. Maybe Aries, you are the one that met someone else. I do get a sense of impatience here. This other person who is devoted to you, maybe they don't want to wait anymore. They want to be with you. They want it to happen now. Opportunity is knocking right now. The Fool in reverse also tells me that there is no new chapter here. I don't want to start over. I don't want to compromise. The Hangman could represent the fact that you're leaving that person stuck. But it's also about looking at things from a different perspective. So that makes me feel like this person who doesn't want to hear what you have to say could be trying to talk you out of it. Can't you look at it this way? Maybe we could work on it. Maybe we can do this. But it is also enlightenment. I feel like in this case, it's a realization. Somebody's tired of thinking. I don't want to think anymore. I don't want to be stuck anymore. This is something that I want to do. If you are in a relationship with someone and you were thinking about starting your own business, it doesn't even have to be a relationship. It could just be the fact that you're leaving your current job and you need to tell your boss that. But you could be leaving one business partner and going to another business partner. There's something good here about this Lovers. You know what? Let's clarify this Lovers real quick. What was under there? Received. Ooh, look, that's what my wait card. Wait, please. Oh boy. Hold on. Can we have a card, please, for this Lovers card? Why is this Lovers card here? What is Aries doing? Where is Aries going? All right, there it is. I can't pick it up. I need to get my nails done. Oh my goodness. 8 of Swords, being trapped, being stuck. Double Gemini there. Bottom of the deck, the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. That's coming out of the financial hard times. That's more stuck energy. We get stuck here. I just feel like you're leaving this other person stuck. Maybe that's the only reason that they want you to stay, because they're not going to be able to afford to live in this house on their own. Maybe you're leaving your employer quickly because an offer came in and he's, upset because now he doesn't have time to train another person to do your job. But I just kind of keep getting the feeling that they're trying to keep you there. The Moon. Somebody's moon sign could be Pisces. It's confusion. It's more fear. I feel like somebody just doesn't know what to do. I'm unsure if this is the right decision. 8 of Swords tells me, I always say, you have the power to free yourself from this situation. Don't stay in a situation out of obligation or because this person is desperate. I heard the word desperate and I still can't place it. I don't know why it's here or why I'm hearing that. 9 of Pentacles, sign of Virgo. So that's success, victory. The independent lady who doesn't need anyone. She can do it all herself. So, you know, once again, I go back to the fact that somebody may want to be single. There's confidence there. That's a lot of confidence. You could get clarity on this situation at the full moon or the new moon. The new moon is the 27th. This is 5 of Swords, Aquarius. Getting the help that you need. I don't know. This card makes me feel like opportunity's knocking. Somebody wants to follow their dreams, and this other person, they think that your decision is foolish, risky. That could be a retirement. Maybe somebody wants to retire. Page of Cups reversed is the feelings aren't being reciprocated. Once again, another page in reverse is, you know, bad news, something that somebody doesn't want to hear. So I do feel like you're definitely giving some bad news to someone. They want to work it out and you do not. Even if you are going to leave them stuck, well, you know, that's their problem, not yours. Don't feel like you have to stay there. Community, help again. Can we have 2 more cards? High honor, bad health. Bottom of the deck, thoughts. So, under that we got thief. There's deception like all over this reading. That's the reason that this is all happening. Something happened over here in the past that made somebody start focusing their efforts elsewhere, whether it was another relationship, another job, whatever it was. With this bad health card, maybe this emperor is getting bad news about his health. But that's always my, I need a break card. I do feel exhaustion here. Star card in reverse, Queen of Wands in reverse. I'm tired. I don't want to do this anymore. A high honor is like the Purple Heart. You know, being noticed for your hard work, your effort. It's like an award. It does also represent winning the battle. I can say this much. If you are worried about not making the right decision, don't worry about that. You are going to be successful. You are going to be noticed. You are going to have support. Don't be confused. Follow your dreams. Feel the fear and do it anyway. Maybe your health is being affected by this relationship. Maybe you stayed in it too long. We have like, I'm afraid. I'm confused. Maybe I should look at things from a different perspective. So I do feel like if you do that, I'm looking at those 3 cards. You know, there are 3 major arcanas. I feel like that's a message there. If someone did have some type of addiction here, I would probably go with drinking with the 3 of Cups reversed, Temperance reversed, and the bad health. They're going to overcome the addiction. That's overcoming an addiction. I just like to point that stuff out. It's going to be a battle, 5 of Swords, but they can do it. If they truly want to be devoted to you and work this relationship out, that's winning the battle. Because he's thinking about you. You're leaving. Something about that, lovers. Somebody loves somebody here. The perfect relationship. Somebody could want to fight to save this relationship. Since this seems to be mostly about love, let's pull a couple of romance angels. Romance angels. Okay. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. We got ascending twice. I feel like that could go either way though. Engagement is something new though. I feel like somebody met somebody new here and they're just leaving somebody else in the dust. Trust that you're doing the right thing. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Somebody's leaving to go be with somebody else. They're attracted to somebody else. They're engaging in something new. The universe wants you to trust that this was worth waiting for. Somebody's saying, like, I'm stuck in this relationship. He won't let me go. And this other person is thinking about you. Ooh, true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. The Aries birthdays that I got, I had them, darn it. I forgot now. Let me move these for a second. With all the major arcanas that came out, that just tells me that the universe is here and you do not have control over the situation. It's like when there's a lot of major arcanas, they're going to force you. It's time for you to do something. Opportunity is knocking. Good fortune. We also had good fortune on the bottom of the deck. So something good is coming in for you. Invite magic in. Let's read that one real quick. Welcome to the magic of life. All good things are coming your way. You deserve your heart's desires, so allow yourself to feel good now. When you send out positive energy and are ready to receive, Providence gets into action. You don't need to understand how this happens. Just trust that the universe is at work and will rearrange itself to make the right things happen for you. After you have asked for what you desire, give thanks and trust that it will occur. We got a lot of trust here. So Aries, whatever it is that you're doing, trust that you're doing the right thing, regardless of who you have to break news to, how upset that they may be. I feel like you're going to be much happier with this decision that you have already made. But there is a person that's trying to stop you from making this decision. But the universe is saying, no, don't listen. I got don't listen a couple times. There is also something about, where did I get that number from? So I got 6 here, and then I got 6 here if I add up those columns. I have 27 here, but I also have 27 here. That's weird. And I'm getting 21 twice too. This row equals 21 and this row equals 21. 21, 27, and 6. 21 is the World card and 6 is the Lovers. So I do feel like a chapter is over. I mean, the Fool card in reverse tells me that you just can't start your new chapter yet. There needs to be some patience here, maybe a waiting period, because we did have a lot of waiting. That bad health card has been everywhere. I feel like people's health have been being affected, you know, by the situations that they're in lately, and people are starting to make decisions. You know, bad health doesn't have to be like, you know, dying in the hospital with cancer or anything. It just means that you're exhausted. You're probably having headaches, maybe heartburn. You can't sleep. I mean, when you're in a stressful situation, your body reacts in strange ways. All right, let's get a couple cards of advice from the guardian angels. And then we'll close out with an angel answer segment. So you can ask a question. You can start focusing on your question now while I'm doing this. What do you want to ask? What didn't I answer for you? This reading wasn't really cut and dry. It did feel like there was a lot going on here. 2 of action. Trust in your ability to make excellent choices. There's opportunity all around you if you just continue to move forward. It may be time to take on a new partner who can help you be a success in your career or creative endeavors. Keep your eyes on the big picture rather than the details of the moment. amazing how these cards sum up the reading. So you had to make a choice and you had to deliver your decision. There is an opportunity around you if you don't let these people hold you back, or this person hold you back. There is a new partner coming in that may help you be a success in your career. I mean, right there. Don't worry, you know, don't worry about the situation that you're in. Just keep looking forward to the future. I feel like this other person could be in desperate need to keep you and not want to let you go. That's Aries energy, 2 of Wands. Let's get one more. Angels, can we have one more for the zodiac sign of Aries? What other advice do they need to know? That is crossroads. You know, the 2 of Wands is crossroads. Uh-oh. That's the Death card. Letting go. Releasing the past. Whoopsie. Put that down first. Releasing the past can seem like a challenge, but it can also be liberating. Your angels will help you let go so that you can fly higher than ever before. Endings always herald new beginnings. Choose to allow this situation to lead you to a more joyful life. Change your life by changing your thoughts. So somebody doesn't want to let go. I mean, we got that again. And it's going to be a challenge. This person's going to try and hold on to you. But the angels are going to help you let go. And you're going to have your new beginning. You're going to turn this Fool card around and start your new chapter. And don't stay stuck in your thoughts. Thoughts. Somebody is stuck in their thoughts. Even the 4s, more thoughts. Spend time in nature, listening for guidance from your angels and your own inner voice. Because overanalyzing the situation won't provide the answers you're seeking. Consider taking a vacation or a small break to help you rejuvenate and become clear on what your next step should be. Meditation can be very helpful. So I go back to, you know, this and this is spending some time alone, thinking about the situation. Maybe you will take a small vacation with this, you know, this little boat thingy here. Go down to like the beach or the shore, or I don't know, it makes me think of beach. But don't drive yourself crazy, you know, with the Fool card, thinking about, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Just trust in the universe. And if you are a meditator, absolutely, meditation, highly recommend. Page of Cups. This is the beginning of a new emotional experience that could grow into something deeper. You may receive a message expressing feelings you didn't even know were developing. A social invitation could be on its way to you. There's a person involved who's gentle and loving with only the kindest of intentions. It could be you, especially if you're artistic, shy, and sensitive. So that's a loving message. Invitation. Maybe you'll have an invitation to go see a friend who lives at a distance, a girlfriend, because you're not over here being social, because this guy won't let you be social. Go spend some time with your girlfriends and have some wine and whatever. Talk about it. My grandmom used to say that, talk. She wasn't even from, I don't know, is that like a New York accent? I don't even know where it's from. Used to always say, why do you say talk and coffee? Want some coffee? Love you, Grandma. Rest in peace. She's gone. Anyway, let's not take those because I didn't even get the chance to say anything. Let's move into angel answers. You can start focusing on your question now. I'm going to lay 3 cards face down on the table, and you're going to pick one to get the answer that you need. It's important that you don't pick until the 3rd card is down, so you can feel the energy and reach way down in your gut, get your number, the first number that comes to your mind, and then once you have it, you got to stick with it. You can't change your mind, you can't pick another number, because if you do, you're just not going to get the clarity that you need to have the answer to your question. And we'll take one more, angels, please, for Aries. Answer Aries' question, angels. What do they need to know? Show them the message they need to see. Aries, Aries, Aries. That's too many. All right, we're going to take that one. Was trying to pop out right there. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have opportunity. Opportunity knocks again. There is an opportunity that's coming in and you cannot pass it up, Aries. Please. First, here are your answers. Answer number 1, your health will improve if you accept the opportunity. Answer number 2, and you will get abundance. Answer number 3, it is the perfect time for you to do this. Abundance can be money, love, peace, happiness, whatever it is. But look at this one. I always like this card because she's being showered with gold coins. Maybe you're going to get some money. Maybe your abundance is money. Money's nice, but it is not everything. Good luck with your dreams, Aries. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you soon.